It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bengals and the Giants. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, this looks like a design run. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Here comes 4th down.
Ready?
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run it out of the gun with Moss. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, Burrow. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down? I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's a designed run, and he will take it in himself. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The Giants offense, and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Back to throw. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. He'll drop to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, New York. That his first touchdown this year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is Turner. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Braylon Allen, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Malachi Corley, a strong performance there. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In that first half, it was Zach Moss who proved to be tough to stop. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead.
Giants 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. The Giants sending out their punter. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive is going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the read, here's Burrow. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So... Second and 7. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to...
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Giants back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He is down at the 14, but will have the 1st down. They go once more with Moss. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Another try with Moss. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to run it here with Moss. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's a run with their tight end.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Moss. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
He'll start at the 2. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.